Salute to part 13 of my campaign as Rome on very hard difficulty in Total War, Rome 2, Rise of the Republic. We are picking up after defeating a Sabine army and successfully capturing the town of Cures. While the Sabines are licking their wounds, Camillus is using this opportunity to march against the Aequi. However, Roman rebels have sent their force to take Cures away from Lucius, Camillus's younger brother. He must now muster a furious defense with this small garrison in order to survive. And that is going to be a tall order. Just making another quick look at their forces here. Yeah, you've got some pretty heavy units here that I'm going to struggle to mount a reasonable defense. But we're going to do the best we can. Of course, hoping to survive, but more realistically, just whittling down the enemy as much as possible to make it an easy conquest. Take it away from these rebels scum with Camillus next turn. In any case, if you have any kind of advice, comments, suggestions, strategies, tactics, tips, and or historical commentary, anything that you'd like to offer, feel free to leave it below. Alright, they are all coming from one direction. What I would like to do, let's see, I think I will use the general here. I'm going to try to make some V formations. That way I can do some flanking attacks against a huge mob that is likely to form. So let's see what I can do with these guys. Okay, so it's a bit more of a U than a V, but I think you understand the idea. Let's see. Actually, that is probably a mistake to line up there, because this is going to be, I think it's a capture point, and not a victory point. Still, I'm going to need all the morale I can get. Fortunately, my light hoplites are more experienced than any of their units, as far as I recall. So I think they're going to be getting a morale buff because of that. Let's see. So, in that case, with this kind of formation here, perhaps I'll have a bit more of a squared edge here. We'll have the general back here. These guys holding this back corner. And that's about all I can do. Going fast forward in the meantime. They do have... Yeah, here we go. What is that? Polybolos? Are they stationary? That might be stationary. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Because then I won't have to worry about it all that much. Alright, so our general has Inspire, so I should be able to utilize that fairly often, hopefully. Looks like they're sending their not quite all of their range units to this flank here. But it did look like they had archers. Where are the archers? Here we go. Pretty concerned about them. I mean, all of their range units are just going to tear through my own units, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, so combat's getting started here. General's getting attacked, so I'm going to pull him back. These slingers. Yeah, they are. Let's pull the general back over here. Let's get these guys involved since they're just getting picked apart by the Welites. These hoplites here, I'm hoping are going to be able to hold their own against these couple units that they're going to throw around.
We await your command.
And we're pretty much just going to slog it out here.
Light hoplites! Forward! Spears! At speed!
These guys are just going to break pretty quickly, I think. I'm going to try to use my general here.
At the double! As you command!
See if I can sneak around and hit the flank of these units.
Double time!
Yeah, there goes those light hoplites.
Quick march!
But I've got a pretty solid line here, so I'm pretty confident that they're going to be able to hold it,
At speed!
at least for a short time. Those archers, not much I can do about that.
Orders understood!
Let's get the general involved. See if we can break these guys. All right, fellas, come on. You can make it. You can make it.
For glory!
Here we go. Cut him down. I think both of them are light units. Light spears, light swords. Should be in my favor. These units look like they're holding up pretty well. They're not going to hold out well against a veteran Conturier, but hopefully just with the mix of units they'll be able to take out quite a few units.
Spears! Light hoplites!
Let's make sure we keep pushing forward.
Ready for orders. Light hoplites! At your service.
And we'll just have to keep hitting Inspire. Probably fast forward it a bit. And these two units are starting to take a beating. These heavier units are making their way to the front. Yep, that center's breaking. These guys will break in soon enough. Managed to take out one of their units. Let's make it a second one. There we go. Let's see if I can lend some support to the rest of my guys over here. Oh, and we've lost the general. Poor Lucius. Well, I should say poor Camillus. He just lost a brother. Alright. Close defeat. Surprised it's giving me that much. Didn't think it was all that close. Let's see, we lost 610. Look at that, 248. So these two units pretty much held their own pretty well. The other guys, let's see, I think it was... which unit was it? I think it was this unit that was just getting pelted by the Welites pretty early on. 132, 109, 162 with those archers. Man, Man, oh man. Pretty nice to have those guys against lightly armored units. Killed more than we lost, so I'll take that. Well, they lost more than they killed. So they had 10 friendly fire kills. I'll take it. A noble death. Somber moment indeed. Ah, dang. And we did not even eliminate a whole unit. That's right, they're pretty, they're severely weakened. As far as their weak units go. If they remain in the town, which they are, should be able to crush them next turn by pulling Camillus back. He shall avenge his brother. Triumph. Interesting. For whom? Who triumphed? I don't think it was me. There we go. There's the honorable death for Camillus' brother. Triumph. Who did I triumph over? Does not say, but I'll take the public order. I think I still am at war with all the other factions that I've been at war with, yeah. Did he triumph over his brother? Were they rivals? Alright, well. Let's see if there's anything I need to do. Nothing I need to do with these buildings here. Increased my income a bit by not having that extra army. And of course they are getting a garrison because I repaired that building. Alright. Well, let's get him in there and see how it looks. Strongly in my favor. And I finally have the ability to do a night attack, which I don't want to do. I want to bring that guy in. And this looks very much auto-resolvable. So I'm going to sit on that for a second. Triple check that I don't need to do anything else. Which means checking on this guy. Man, I'd like to hit those rebels, but... yeah, they're totally undefended. Aside from their garrisons. But yeah, I still want to... still want to hit the Equi, which makes me consider fighting this out in person. Nah, I'm just going to take the auto resolve. I'm gonna have to replenish for a few turns. Let's see, we're gonna occupy it this time because that unit is, or that building is finally of our culture. Oh, but I should have raised that. Shucks. Oh well. Let's see here. I'm going to throw, I think I'm just going to throw some, a villa.
We are the men of Rome.
We're going to let these guys recover for a couple turns. In those couple turns, I'll just be checking in on the Sabine, see what they're doing. I should be able to recruit a spy next turn. Looks like it. So that's going to come in handy. Cool. But that is a turn spent. I suppose I could... Let's see. Who is the least mad at me? Oh, they're equally pissed. Hmm. Let's see. I think it is time to secure their loyalty. Which was a success. And I think I'm going to recruit him as well. I believe there's only one person in that, yeah, in this family here. Oh, I didn't even look at his name. Publius Licinus Calvus. Publius. Let's see if I can find you. There you are, Calvus. Going to reinstate the legacy of the Second Legion. And let's see, well, it's not going to cost me any extra money to keep him a veteran couturier. So we'll do that. Does that raise their loyalty? No, it didn't. Good to know. Alright, so we'll stick him in Rome. We'll probably just slowly build up a reserve army with him. Alright, and then, yeah, let's end the turn. I think I'll be going pretty quickly into another civil war. Because the opposing families are so pissed. They're not happy with me. And I need to get that other army out there. Get them some victories so they raise their loyalty. Alright, so there's an enemy raid. Research complete. So let's recruit. Let's build that. And recruit a spy. There we go. Campaign movement range. Pretty good. As nice as that would be, I imagine my spies are going to be spending a lot of time outside of our borders. So let's recruit her.
What do you wish of me?
And she already gets some leveled up. Hard to pick from. Not a whole lot that's sticking out to me. This seems to be good enough. Specialist, plus 5% chance of success in actions against enemy agents and generals. I think I'm going to take that. The 200 wealth being gained from successfully robbing an agent seems pretty nice, but I don't know how much I'm really going to be using that. Don't imagine I'm going to be sticking my spy inside armies all that much. Yeah, alright. So, become a specialist. Please and thank you. Right, so, new technology to focus on. And I think I have a bonus objective to get Spolia Optima, which I do believe is this one. Extra armor for general units, 50% to number of battle captives. Okay. So I'll need to get raid and pillage first. See if I complete this one. Plus 3 replenishment rate. That's pretty good. So I'll kind of swing over here, get Spolia Optima next, and then I'll kind of wrap up this this technology tree section. That'll work for now. Construction complete. Extra income. That'll be greatly appreciated. Okay. So let's use this veteran here to kind of scout out what's going on. He's just sitting there. That works for me. What are my chances of assassinating? 56%. Not really all that high. I'm gonna throw him back inside the army here. Keep on training. Notice he didn't bring up my my income, so I wonder if because I'm stationed inside a town, that the upkeep for my units is already low for whatever reason, and it won't stack. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. Seems like it. Let's see. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to bring this patrician down here into this territory. So I can start converting the culture, then I can also increase the happiness and the tax rate, all with an Antium. So I'm going to give that a try. It shouldn't knock down my income all that much. Not at all. Cool. And let's give some diplomacy a try.
Sit, friend, and let us
Still
talk,
don't want a non-aggression
and let us have
pact.
good wine
Still
until
don't
we
want to
can
trade.
talk. No.
Come on, guys. We kind of like each other. Samnites, I doubt it.
I welcome you on
I
behalf
have my
of
doubts.
the people and give ear to your words.
Ooh, moderate non-aggression.
Thank you.
It
but the
refused,
state has
but that's
no
good to
need
know.
of
Keep that in
defenders
mind
at
in the
moment.
future. How about you, Kronton?
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you will.
Nope. Okay. So be it. Alright. Let's end this turn. Was that? Yeah, that's a big old Tarchuna army next to Kisra. Well, what's up with that? And we're getting the fall lag. For whatever reason. Too many leaves! Too many leaves falling! Knock it off! Let's see. I think I'm just going to leave it at tier 1 for the time being, just because it's so exposed. I don't want to invest a whole lot of money into curios right now. Let's see. How many more turns am I protected for? Yeah, just not even a handful. 4 more turns. What's my garrison here in Cures? It is 9. And it's recovering. Ostia. Fairly decent. I think we're going to move this guy here. Because Roma is well protected enough. And I'd like to throw some units in here, but not incur so much. They're all so darn expensive for my income. Let's see, what is the garrison though? Garrison, we've got some Conturier, that's nice, and some Roman hoplites, but 1 of each. So I could certainly use some more. I've got some Roman swordsmen, some levies. So
We will serve you well.
could definitely use some more hoplites. So we'll get some light hoplites. I could probably use some slingers too. Though, what does a mercenary look like? No, they're all pretty pricey. These guys are affordable, long term. I'll snag a couple of those. Cool.
How can I serve you? My wits and words are yours.
And we'll pull this patrician down to here
Sandals.
and deploy him.
I shall see Rome's people are well served.
I should be able to move my spy this turn as well. So,
Your service. As you command.
alright, that army has disappeared again. I'm hoping that means that the Sabines are just hurting from the beatdown I laid down upon them. Don't hurt me.
As you command.
Alright, so these guys aren't moving. That's what I'd like to see. Eventually, if this army remains here, I'll be able to hit them in a night battle, hopefully, with Camillus.
What do you wish of me? I shall against them.
And then attack the town. That would be most ideal. However, since I only have 4 more turns of protected status from Civil War, I'm just so tempted to hit these guys because they're undefended. I wonder if I can look at there. They don't have an alliance with Tarchuna, but they do share treaties. So I wonder if one of those treaties that they share is military access. Seems entirely possible.
My
Alright, we'll keep her there. I think that's all I'm pretty much going to do for this turn. So, let's end the lag. Oh, okay. Not quite. Can't end the lag yet.
What do you wish of me?
Gained rank. What can I give you? Ooh, they've gained all sorts of tiers here. Look at that. Leader. Cultural conversion in local province. Though he's not really going to need it because he's in, what is it, just Roma? Yep. And it's Latin enough. I might just take that, though. That cultural conversion certainly won't be bad. And then the extra chance of success in all actions is pretty good. I'd also like to see what the Silver Tongue does, though. Because if that is just like a base increase to diplomacy with all faction, just +5, then 10 and 15. That could be what I need to just barely get some trade going on. Although the economist won't be too bad, just because of the reducing the recruitment costs in that local province, and I am recruiting. Let's experiment. I'm going to look at this. So, diplomacy with all factions. Let's open this tab, and let's look at Cronton. I've got no bonuses with them. Let's see if I get one. Or +5. Not popping up here, though I wouldn't be surprised if it takes an end turn for it to kick in. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, what are they going to do? They are going to attack. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a heck of a fight. Doesn't look like they have too many heavy infantry. I'm going to have, let's see. He's veteran Conturier. And I think I have another veteran Conturier, not just Conturier. So I've got 2 heavier hoplites to contend with their infantry. I've got some cavalry to be able to chase around their ranged units. I don't know, I'm feeling like this could end pretty well for us. This could go in our favor. Let's fight it out. As if I wasn't going to fight it out. I was definitely going to fight it out. I definitely need to win this. If that was ever in question. I'm also really glad I hired those mercenaries. I probably should have hired more. Okay, let's get these ships lined up. Get those melee troops in first, and then the levies. And let's see, how do I want to fight this? I think we're going to put the Centuriae here up front. These hoplites to this flank. Remembering that some lighter units are likely to come around here and try to strike in the back. Because of that, let's see, I'm going to have one unit of swordsmen here to block that potential access. And let's make it... Nah, you know what? I'm going to keep it these guys. These swordsmen... I'm not sure... I think I'd like them to be... flanking units. Just because they're going to move more quickly. We'll see. Let's pull these guys back.
Understood.
Because I'm sure these guys are going to need some support from swordsmen. We'll see what their units do and what their layout's going to be. These levies. Let's put one there. One here. Let's see, and then the cavalry I'm gonna have lined up here and maybe dart them into these trees.
Ready for orders. As you command.
Because they do have a unit of it's not scorpions, what do they call them? Polybolos. I think are stationary, so I should be able to hit them nicely. Alright, some more medium swords. I'm going to bring the general. I'm probably going to have the general lined up here. Keep him out of range of most of the ranged units that they have. And then these unit of swordsmen I'm probably going to have come around here. In fact, I'll just have these guys come around over here. Block that up. And that should work out. That's the hope and dream.
Willing and able. Look to your brothers in arms, men. They are your true shield. And the enemy will regret challenging the might
Okay.
of Rome. All men ashore. Swords at speed. Double time.
And I forgot that their general is cavalry. Which can be good, but that means that I don't want to get these guys all caught up in an accidental slaughter. So let's pull them back and turn off fire at will.
Advance at speed.
Right hoplites! Levies!
Ready and waiting.
Hopefully, they're just going to charge me. That would be very, very nice. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. I know you want to. Cool. Alright, we're going to be able to get some flanking on them as well. These guys should be open to attack, so let's get it started.
Levies! Understood. Advance at speed. Quick march. Swords. Yours to command. Spears.
Okay, so far so good. But let's get these guys taken care of.
Infantry ready.
It's got a unit of slingers coming in. Let's bring in that cavalry unit.
Ready for orders. Melee troops.
See if I can hammer and anvil them.
Spears. Italian cavalry. Engage.
Those guys are getting taken care of. Good, good, good. Let's wipe them up.
Melee cavalry commander. Levies. At speed. By your command. Orders understood. Italian swordsmen.
Those guys have been caught up. Alright, I think it is time to pull back the cavalry. This cavalry.
Swords. At your service. By your command. Orders. Swords. Levies. Commander.
Pull those guys back
Your orders.
and intercept them with those swords if I need to. Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. I would like to
At the double.
javelin these guys in their backs as much as I can.
Your orders. Yes, commander. Cavalry.
Okay, so they've finally broken.
Infantry ready. Orders.
Pull these swords back.
Double time. Levies. Fire on the enemy.
See if I can get one more volley off.
Quick.
Oh, but let's not get caught.
Melee troops awaiting sons of Mars. Missile infantry ready. Men of Italia. Levies. At the double.
Okay, good. Alright, so
Quick march.
let's get the levies lined up, dart them in the back. These guys are trying to break for whatever reason. Don't do that. Let's see, general's getting hit, unfortunately.
Levies. Orders. Quick march. Orders.
Put those guys in.
Levies.
Good, getting some darts in.
Your orders. Yours to command. Swords. Your orders. By your command. Orders. Melee infantry at your command. Levies. At the double. Melee troops awaiting orders. Levies. Swords.
These swords are just barely holding on. Let's send the cavalry into those guys. And get some cavalry support on them.
Levies. Quick. Commander. Orders understood. Levies. Yes, command. Ready and waiting. By your command. Orders. Levies.
Ooh, that was just enough. That might be just enough.
Your orders.
Good, alright, got them to break.
Commander. Ready.
That is good to see. Let's bring them back over here.
Orders. Understood. Ready and waiting. Engage. Swift riders at your command.
See if I can hit them in on the rear flank
Infantry ready.
before these Etruscan hoplites catch up. Whoops, lost track of them.
Withdraw.
Okay, these guys are just gonna have to hold now.
Spears. Swords. Levies. As you command.
Alright, got them to break. Okay, let's hit those archers now. Quickly. Oh, I never landed these guys. Silly, silly, silly. Hopefully these those levies will come back. trouble. Alright, they are back. And in an excellent position to start hitting these guys in the back.
Support ships ready. By your command. Orders understood. At speed. Levies. At speed. Missiles ready and waiting. Levies. Italian swordsman. Commander.
Alright, please, there we go. That can get turned off. Get these swordsmen all lined up. That way they can charge in once as these guys are out of shot.
By your command. Missile infantry.
Oh, and these guys are out of shot.
Heavies.
Darn. Okay. I'm gonna pull those guys into there. Let's go ahead and keep on inspiring. These archers are really holding on. Surprisingly well. Too well. What the heck?
Italian swordsman. Men of Italia. Levies. Missile infantry.
See if I can get a few shots off onto these guys.
Ready for orders. Missile infantry. at
Good
your
enough. I don't want to
command.
incur too many friendly fire kills.
Levies. Yours to command.
See if I can get these swordsmen in to support my cavalry some. I'm going to try to redraw the line with this cavalry without getting these guys to lose too much morale.
Melee infantry. Crowd your orders all. Missiles awaiting targets. Spears. Missile infantry.
Okay,
As you command.
those levies are out of
Orders.
ammunition,
Your orders.
so I'm going to try to get them to form up into a column, come around the back, and maybe hit these guys if I can.
At the double. Ready.
In the meantime, I'm going to pull up these guys.
Understood. At your service. Cavalry. Riders, your orders. Sword.
All right.
Orders. Commander. Italian cavalry.
Getting ready to do some flanking maneuvers here, so hopefully it all goes well.
Such speed.
Hopefully. Looks like this line of swordsmen is just about ready to break.
Quick march. Ready for orders. Sword. Orders.
If I can give them just enough reason to hold on,
Swords. Your orders.
hopefully it'll work out.
At the double. Advance at speed.
There we go. There we go.
Melee troops. Levies. Advance. We await your command. Spears. Swords. Yours to command. Ready and waiting. Spears.
Yes. Yes. There we go. Oh, that was a desperate battle.
Ready for
Let's continue this. I've got them well and surrounded,
forward.
and I still have
Hold position. Ready.
cavalry to chase them down.
For glory. Commander. Riders at the double.
So let's do that. Kill as many Etruscans as possible. We held on. I think a contributing factor to our success was my many battles at this location at the beginning of this campaign. See, there's 11 there, so I might be able to let them slide. Though, this cavalry unit, yeah, let's, well, it's a race. Let's see who wins. Inspire yourself, General. This ought to raise the loyalty level of whatever family this is. I can't remember. Alright, looks like they won. Okay. Good enough. Costly victory, but it's my town, baby. It is mine. They did pretty darn well, actually. Helps that they, the enemy just had a whole bunch of light infantry. 158 kills for those archers. Man, archers are just so darn good in this campaign. Oh, what is that? That's 37 units were killed by friendly fire. I knew I wanted to keep that down. It's bound to happen, but try to limit it as much as possible. As opposed to their, what is that? That is four units of friendly fire kills. And it looks like some of them survive. Alright, well done. So, couple losses here. Overall, not too bad though. 189 kills for those levies. Solid. 128 for the Centuriae. 122, 328. Cavalry is quite essential. So 4 units survived of theirs. Man, their heavier units did not really accomplish a whole lot. Which is what I like to see. Should get a relations bonus with the Gallic Confederation for that battle, too. Oh, they found her. Come on, baby. Let's see. Does that mean she can't move? If that's the case, I mean, that's kind of okay with it. Let's see. Yep, there was a raid. Agent exposed. Protection expiring. And gaining a rank. Alright, well. Not a whole lot of territory changing hands. Took back Cures. Held on to Ostia. And things are moving forward here. I think I'm just going to leave, even though the protection is expiring, I'm going to leave these 2 towns in open rebellion just because that buffer against these northern neighbors is just, it's worth it. Camillus here, he's looking strong enough to, man, he could hit Rayte, but I don't want to capture it. I could risk it and push forward and try to subjugate the Equi. It'd have to take place next turn, because I won't be able to hit him this time. Anyway, I mean, a bit happened. Held on to our territory as much as possible. Lost a brother, but hey, it's bound to happen. We're at war, and we're trying to conquer this peninsula. Sacrifices must be made, and he did his part, for sure. In any case, this is where I'm going to wrap up today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.